Hello again. Welcome to Billy Ho Sports, gearing up for the 2025 Kentucky Derby. And we've got a good one coming up this weekend. It's going to be the Grade 2 Los Alamitos Futurity. That is our focus. It's a mile and a 16th around the track. And it does award 10 Kentucky Derby points to the winner. A field of five dominated by Bob Baffert once again. So we're going to take a look at all five horses and see if we can't try to pick against some of the favorites. Unlikely, but we'll try anyway. So, hey, I appreciate all the support coming up. It's been really awesome. So, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. That's all important to growing the channel. Smashing that like button always shares the content and leaving comments. Tell me who you got in this race. If it's not going to be a Baffert horse, which I doubt. So let's jump on. Let's jump right into the past performances and take a look and see what we got. Okay, so race number 8 on the card is going to be the Los Alamitos Futurity Grade 2 for 2-year-olds and $200,000 purse. And I guess it was nice of the stewards to draw in the Bafferts 1, 2, 3 so we could get them out of the way first. And of course, the best horse is going to be Gaming. And you can see that it's pretty close between Gaming and Getaway Car and Prime Power, but below that is just drops off the map. So these two are going to be the top two choices in the race. Unfortunately, it's going to be dominated once again by Bob Baffert, who seems to have the winner of this race every year. And really disappointing. I wanted to see Gaming race again, but this was probably not the one for it because of the fact I think that Gaming being in this field diminished the field to 5 horses. I think if we would have just Getaway Car, Mellencamp, maybe one of the two Emerald or Kalea Bay, that type. We could have gotten 7 horses in this race. There were a few more that I thought would have gone otherwise, but now we only got 5. It is what it is. So we got Gaming, Flavian Pratt, Bob Baffert, the big effort behind Citizen Bull, who got loose on the lead at the BC Juvenile, but he chased and fought on and was much the second best, which is way better than most of these other horses in this race. Then you have number 2, Mellencamp, which is the least known of the 3 Baffert horses, the least experienced and the least talented, so to speak, right now. I mean, he was purchased for $775,000. So, they paid a lot more for him than they did Gaming for sure. So this horse is probably just still developing and's got a ways to go. Still a maiden, but did defeat the journalism's in this race, and there's journalism right there, who he beat in his debut, but then came back in this next race, going a mile, stretching out, and could not hold on, and dueled but weakened to the 4th, and that was where journalism and rank both were in front of him. So Mellencamp is probably the least likely horse of the Baffert 3, obviously. Then you have Getaway Car, which I think is an improving colt. He's was 4th in the BC Juvenile and was significantly behind. Got passed late by Hill Road, but was significantly behind Gaming by the end of it all. But has some good speed figures closing late for a horse that likes to be up on the lead. Uh, has got some really good these last couple of races. Has been able to show a little more versatility rather than just busting out in front. Rated in second right here to in the American Pharaoh, and only lost by 2 to Citizen Bull, and then was right up here in stalking in 5th, just 2 1/4 off the lead, 3 1/4 off the lead, and then just could not handle him in the stretch. So I think a similar race here puts him right in behind the one horse. I mean, it's really shaping up to be a Baffert 1-2 once again. So Getaway Car, definitely the second best horse in this race. And then you have Rank, who's ranked 3rd. That's Doug O'Neill and Antonio Frizu. Good looking race to finish second. It's got a little bit of seconditis going on here with three of the maiden attempts being second place finishes, and then did take a crack at the Del Mar Futurity, but finished sixth. So was way back against the horses that well, Gaming was the one that won this race. So you can see how far back he is, and I think that not much has changed since September. And maybe even Gaming's better than he was then. So that puts him that much more in front of a horse like Ranked. So journalism is our fifth horse. Journalism is probably the best of the rest. Ran a 95 here when he defeated Rank and ran by him late in the stretch. He's a presser, so should be the one coming late down the stretch making a move. But I don't think he's going to have the speed to catch the Baffert horses out front, but I think rounds out the trifecta and really we'll finish up the show with us just our super high five. We'll map them out and see how close we get in this race as far as how it unfolds. But Mike McCarthy, I like as a trainer, and Umberto Rispoli. So this is a formidable horse, but just probably not quite ready for prime time yet, but still developing. So we'll keep an eye on it. 825K was the purchase price for the Curlin, the son of Curlin here. So this horse is still developing, and we'll see. Hopefully, see him again down the road, and hopefully, he runs a good race versus the top horses here. So basically, we'll finish up like this.
Hello, Billy Ho here. As the sole creator for this channel, I need you, the viewer, to help me grow. Just by subscribing to the channel and clicking that like button alone, you can help spread Billy Ho Sports to the racing community on YouTube.
Shouldn't be much more than a contest of see how much better Gaming is than the rest of the horses, and then how close Getaway Car is to Gaming as far as development goes. Because Getaway, we'll see how the distance. If you go back and look at that BC Juvenile, where they were in down the stretch together, and Gaming kind of pulls away and is about 3 or 4 lengths ahead of Getaway Car. So we'll see if the race is closer. Now, this is the next one. It would probably be how does Mellencamp compare to the other two horses, Rank and Journalism? Which Journalism he did outfinish in his debut race, but then was flipped in the next race when they stretched it out to a mile. Mellencamp might be distance challenged in this race and could be your DFL in the finishing order. So we are going to go number one Gaming, then three Getaway Car, and number five Journalism. I think those three are just gonna gonna be your trifecta. And then I think it is between Mellencamp and Rank. I think Mellencamp is the faster horse than Rank, but I don't know if they just live to fight another day type of finish where they don't want to use him up too much. I mean, why would they want to battle down the stretch against a horse for fourth place? So if he's not going to win the race, I think that Rank would probably run by and finish fourth. So those two are interchangeable in fifth place, really. So that's all I have for you today. That's your Los Angeles Futurity Gaming. I think I got for 25 to 1 in pool, whatever he closed at pool two. I put a bet on him to win. I also have one on Getaway Car who's like 70 to 1 or something like that. So we'll be looking forward to this race to see how it shakes out. And until next time, see you soon.